Larry Holmes. Ooh-wee. LH. Holmes on play.
Who thought we'd be fighting at a Gothic cathedral? And yet here we are at Cambrian Hall. And watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got...
Eastern Assassin. Deontay Wilder. He is the Bronze Bomber. One of the hardest punchers in heavyweight history. His knockout percentage is off the chart.
They have waited for this fight for so long, John. This is ridiculous.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Easton, Pennsylvania. Here is one of boxing's all-time greats, the heavyweight champion of the world, known as the Easton Assassin, introducing Larry Holmes. Fighting out of the blue corner, an Olympic bronze medalist from Tuscaloosa, Alabama, a hard-hitting, sensational knockout artist, and a WBC heavyweight champion of the world, the Bronze Bomber, Deontay Wilder.
You can tell both of these fighters are exuding confidence as they touch gloves, and here we go.
This is one of those arenas where you have to fight or you're going to be found wanting.
No doubt about it, this was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold. These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. Hey, those punches add up. Swing and a miss with that uppercut. I know boxing fans around the world feel like Christmas morning with these two finally in the ring.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything can break a man or make a man.
Nice counter shot. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
The courage on display here is incredible. Insane action. A perfect counter shot. Nice slip to avoid the jab. Which fighter will say no mas? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
The bells.
Come on, let him back into this.
Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? So the fight will continue. How do they turn things? Oh, wait a minute! Well, the Easton Assassin in some trouble here. That was the moment.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom.
Whoa, Johnny. Oh, Larry Holmes just got dazed. I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least. Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Larry Holmes now stumbling backwards. And the heavyweight legend goes to the canvas. I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
I need to see that again.
Punched through his body. I was punching through his body. The body punch through. Through punch body. Through body punch. That's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A
happened to me.
knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
A knockout victory? That's not a
Empty
knockout
it,
victory.
mate.
That is somebody saying, I'm here, I've arrived. Try that again, it will happen all over again.
Vi så väldigt. First round.
Welcome to the very mysterious theatrical venue that is Cambrian Hall. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the...
It's the Pac-Man. Dalton Thunder Smith. A lot of hype around this young fighter. Let's see what he's made of here. His home city of Sheffield, United Kingdom will certainly be watching.
I'm so excited for this fight. There is no nonsense here.
And now we toss it up to the world-renowned ring announcer, Mr. Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from General Santos City in the Philippines, truly one of the all-time greats, boxing's first and only 8-division champion of the world, Manny Pac-Man Pacquiao. Fighting out of the blue corner, introducing from Sheffield, England, an English super lightweight title holder, Dalton Thunder Smith.
These two have certainly talked the talk. Now they've got to walk the walk.
This is going to be that fight. This is what people are going to be talking about forever and a day.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be 2 that we're talking about. You can't imagine how bad these fighters want to get their hands on each other. These 2 lightweights are showing you why they are the best of the best. A swing and a miss with that jab. That hook just can't find the target. Counter punches have to hurt. After so much pre-hype fight and social media drama, I can't believe we're actually in the midst of them fighting.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter because the expectation from the fans of the people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything can break a man or make a man.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them.
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. He couldn't take any more, and down goes Dalton Smith. Blink and you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that... 1, 2, 3, 4.
So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
Todd, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a...
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. Let's talk about Smith in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw.
Can make or break a fighter.
Here we go for round 2. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. So much for boxing. This is a fight. When you're fighting a swarmer and you know their goal is to bury their head right in your chest, the uppercut would probably come in handy.
You fight a swarmer, you've got to protect everything. The body with the elbows, the head with the forearm. You've got to try and push them off balance because they will just stay in your face.
Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Both men step back for just a moment. See a jab from these two. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. A perfect counter. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Every second, every minute of this.
Let's get it started in round 3. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then, put the pressure on.
Punch caught him clean. This fight has a real good flow to it. He threw a punch and just got countered. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Perfect counter lands. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Incredible work rate. The only fear you have with this lightweight is has he punched himself out? Dalton Smith just took a big shot. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
Where did that come from? What a shot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
talk about Smith in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8. On to the fourth we go. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. They both want a highlight reel knockout. Can't find a home for that jab. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Oh my word, Dalton Smith, look out!
Dang.
I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
That's lights out right
Perfect.
there.
We're going to get enough.
3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Out of.
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
A knockout victory. That is
That little jump
Did you
punch,
see the shot?
jab,
That's not a
uppercut,
knockout. That's
killing
an assassination. What
Killing.
a shot.